This is Theo Lander for MMA Island. I'm here with the interim champion, Raufeon Stots. Raufeon, you've been on a big media tour throughout New York with your man, Danny Sabatello, ahead of your fight. How's it been, man? Have you enjoyed the build-up to this one?
I definitely enjoy the build-up. It's like a hate-love relationship kind of with me and Sabatello. I love that he's able to sell a fight and he's able to talk. I love that it's somebody on the other side of me, you know, and actually like saying some shit and, you know what I'm saying, talking back. But I do not like the guy, you know, and it's just reaffirming that, you know, the more I hang out with him, and I'm just like eager to put my hands on him now, but nonetheless, it's fun.
Is this fight unique for you? Like, can you remember a time ever in your career that you had a guy who had this much heat with you before going into a fight?
I had a fight with Rob Emerson early in my career, and that was the last guy that kind of pretty much showed me, like, or was talking shit to me before the fight, you know? Everybody else been kind of cool, you know? And I can be cool, but I love talking shit. If you gonna talk shit with me, you know, that's what I do in my spare time, so that's fun for me. But yeah, this is definitely the most I've been able to kind of chat with somebody.
And it's a big deal that Bellator is bringing you guys out for this New York media tour. They haven't done one of these in over 2 years. So what does it mean to you that they're putting you this big of a spotlight, main event in December, all that? What's that mean to you?
Man, it's cool, man. It's a Superstars media tour, you know what I mean? We're going around the world, you know, letting everybody know how great I am. No, it's super fun. I feel like I'm in a state in my career where, like, there's a lot of fun things going on, you know. I got big shiny belts, I'm getting bigger checks, I'm going on media tours, so this part of my life is like super fun. I'm sorry, it's a lot of people. This is New York City.
Yeah, we're in New York City, people are yelling all over the place. It's all right.
This is literally New York City. Let's go.
I am come from here.
This is the heart of. That's what I've been looking for since I've been here. The attitude. Look at this shit. This shit is crazy.
You might have
reporting live. I was reporting live one time for MMA Island. Reporting live. We about to have somebody fight right now.
Look at this.
You say don't touch my car.
No.
They ain't messing around, bro. With this, I think this is the atmosphere that's great for like a media tour, because this is the same type of attitude me and Sabatello had earlier this week. They ain't fucking around. That shit's crazy.
All right, well, getting back to the fight. So you're really proud of your wrestling credentials. Danny Sabatello is obviously a huge pressure wrestler. He's saying a lot of things. He's going to take you down, control you there. Are you going to try and prove a point in this fight that you're the better wrestler?
I'm going to definitely prove that point. I'm going to prove a lot of points, you know. Just because I'm better everywhere, you know, I'm going to definitely take him down. I'm going to definitely stuff takedowns. I'm going to definitely put holes in his face. So, yeah, I don't know that I'm like strictly wrestling, because there's a difference between my wrestling and his wrestling. I wrestle because I want to. I have other skills that I can go to. He wrestles because he has to. If he engages anywhere else in the fight, it's gonna be a quick night for him. So that's the best chance he's got to wrestle. So I kind of love that also, because I'm like, I love to wrestle. Like, that's my first love, you know what I mean? So yeah, I might wrestle, I might not. Depends on how I'm feeling that night. And also, that depends on how the fight goes. However I'm feeling that night is what's going to happen.
And so you're saying whatever you're feeling that's going to happen. There's
Yeah.
also been a lot of talk about the striking realm. He thinks he's underrated as a striker. You've kind of poked fun at him. You're saying he's not at all well-adapted in that area of the fight. What do you make of his striking? Do you really think he doesn't have that kind of level of striking?
He sucks in striking. It's like abysmal. It's abysmal. And you can see that because you just see the confidence, where he finds confidence. He finds confidence when he's wrestling, because that's all he's got. If you were good at striking, who wouldn't love to be the one knocking people out? Like, if you could do that, who honestly would choose to grapple and hug people? It's not like he's like knocking people out on the ground. He's holding on to them, holding on for dear life for 3 rounds. Who wouldn't want to rather get out of there and make a quick night? So I know that's apparent. Also, if I look at his fights, the fight starts on the feet, and what I've seen on the feet is abysmal.
And so in his last fight back in Connecticut, you were there in attendance. You got in the cage and said he sucked.
Yeah.
And the crowd was booing him all night. And once you got in there, you got the biggest pop of the night, even though you weren't fighting.
Yeah.
Are you anticipating this crowd's going to be way on your side? Because they were loving him before the fight happened, and then they started booing him at the end.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what happens, you know, and I think that's what's getting under Sabatello's skin. People just love my personality and they kind of hate his, you know. They cringe when he talks, they smile when I talk, and I don't have to say much, you know. I just got that way about me, unfortunately, for him. And yeah, I think it's going to be the same way because it's in the same place that he also flipped off the crowd, you know. So it's going to be in that same place. So we're going to have me and the fans going to have a lot of fun with him.
All right, awesome, man. And so on the other side of the bracket, the co-main event, you got Magomedov racing off against Patchy Mix. Who do you think takes that one?
Man, that's a tough fight. I'm going with Magomed just because I feel like he has more tools, but I don't want to underestimate. I mean, it doesn't matter if I underestimate him or not. Patchy Mix is performed pretty well as an underdog thus far. He surprised me a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if he wins, but I'm favoring Magomed.
And so ultimately, the winner of this tournament is going to go on to face the undisputed champion, Sergio Pettis. You guys have a history, you have a friendly relationship. How do you think you match up against him? And do you have any sort of reservations about fighting a guy who's really one of your good friends?
Yeah, I definitely. I've said this from the beginning. I have the most reservations about fighting him. It's not like he was like a training partner once. I've trained with him, been in his house. He like knows my kids for 6 years, you know. So that's something I like really gotta like switch my mindset to get my head around. But ultimately, I'm up to the task. You know, I feel like we both match up. We match up good. I feel like we're the best bantamweights in the division, two of the best bantamweights in the world. He's obviously started at striking. My striking has increased. I started in wrestling. His wrestling has increased. Our jiu-jitsu would probably be kind of what and what. So yeah, we'll kind of see what happens. But yeah, I definitely got reservations about that fight.
And last question before I let you go. Assuming that you win this fight, you wake up Saturday morning, what does the headline read?
The headline reads, Raufeon Stots viciously KOs Danny Sabatello while stuttering.
All right, thank you so much for your time, Raufeon. Appreciate it.
Thank you.